How's it going, guys? Skoks, Dragon Blackhawks Central here, going to recap the weekend games on Friday and Saturday night against the Red Wings. 5-3 loss. Didn't like the effort, but bad loss on Friday. And Saturday was a much better effort, but just could not hold off the Oilers. Just a very well coached team. Definitely played a clean game against us without their stars going off, but a 4-3 loss against the Oilers on Saturday. So we'll get into that, get into the stats, and next game up is against the Flames. So we'll get into it. Let me roll the intro. Yeah, so I'm going to pull up the stats from Friday night against the Detroit Red Wings. Thought we were going to have a better chance of beating Kane for the first time with Connor Bedard, but he is over, what is it now, 3? We've lost to the Red Wings now with Bedard versus Kane, right? Um, well, let me pull up the stats from Friday night. 5-3 final. Uh, the final score definitely didn't reflect the performance. I did not think that this was a great game from the Hawks at all, except for the first goal with Bedard and Donato. But 3 stars of the game. First star, Patrick Kane, 3 assists. He was very, very good on Friday night. Tavo with 2 goals. He had a big game. Also scored yesterday against the Oilers. So he's been on a heater. He's been a streaky player this season. So I'm not surprised to see him go on a little, uh, you know, hot stretch recently. But I hope he keeps up some consistency because he's a good player when he's consistent, and that goes for everyone really. But Lucas Raymond, the third star of the game, 1 goal and assist. Gonna go over the game stats really quick here. Um, did not like um, the faceoff dot once again. 45%, 45.5% for the Hawks, and Detroit had 54.5. So once again, down in the mid 40s against not a great team, but they do have better center depth. So not totally surprised. Shots were 28-15 for the Red Wings. So definitely not in the right area there, and that's nowhere near enough shots on net. 15, not good enough, man. That's not going to get it done, and that's why you only scored 3 goals. But also, I didn't even think that we deserved 3 goals. But Tavo made some really good plays, and he scores 2 on Friday. But first goal, DeBrincat from Patrick Kane, really nice goal in the first period, and then Ryan Donato gets his one-timer on the right circle. A bit of a 2-on-1 there. Connor Bedard, man, what a pass that was on the break over to Donato for his 12th goal, and I believe he scored last night as well. So he two goals in 2 games. Once again, Ryan Donato is playing very good hockey. Lucas Raymond scores after that in the second period. Andrew Kopp in the third. Albert Johansson, he scores his first NHL goal, I believe. Tavo, 10 minutes into that third period there, he gets his first goal of the night from Nolan Allen and Colton Dock. Really nice play from them, the youngsters on that Tavo goal in the third. Tavo, once again, unassisted. 7 minutes later for his ninth goal. And Marco Casper, young player for the Red Wings there. He scores with 2 minutes left, empty netter. Didn't love the effort from that game. I believe Peter Mrazek was in net. Looked all right, but still hasn't looked exactly the same from before the injury. So would love to see him get back to that point. He did have a good game recently, right? But would love to see a little more uh, consistency in net. But heading over to the game yesterday against the Oilers, let me pull it up so everyone can see it on screen. The lineup from last night against the Oilers from Scott Powers. Hawks lineup in warmups: Bertuzzi, Bedard, Mikheyev. So this is where Anders Sorensen went into a bit of a line blender again. A little Luke Richardson vibe last night. A lot of line blending, which we don't love to see because how are you going to build any consistency when you keep on jumbling the lines up? But um, they weren't jumbled up a whole ton, but did seem like he switched them up a bit towards the end of the game, just trying to get something going. So we'll see how that goes later on, but yeah, really hope he doesn't blend it that much in the future. Let's just keep it going. A little here. Foligno, Dickinson, Teravainen last night on that second line. Thought that line played very, very well, but Teravainen did take some other shifts with Doc and Nazar. Reichel was back in the lineup. Kurashev was out for his just poor effort against the Red Wings. I don't know what's going on with him. He very well might be done here. Just has not looked like the same player at all. And I know everyone else has noticed that as well. Just not good at all. Taylor Hall, Ryan Donato, Patrick Maroon on that fourth line. They do have some sparks, some flashes of consistency. Taylor Hall, I think he's been playing much better. Skating well, passing the puck a bit better, but still, to me, just seems like he has a bit of a like selfish game. And it's nothing against him, but I think he's just trying to get something going there. Put the puck in the net a few more times, but when the obvious play is there to be made, I think you should make that play. Really don't love what I'm seeing from some guys in the lineup, right? Like Dickinson's been playing all right, has not put the puck in the net, but his defensive game hasn't looked the same either. So there's definitely something going on with a few of the guys in the lineup, but that's all right because of the young talent coming up and just getting more opportunity. Patrick Maroon playing his game once again. His game is the consistent game. Dump and chase and just play big. Martinez back in the lineup off of IR. Connor Murphy, he was added to the IR, going to be out for a little. Craig Smith, I believe, is day to day for his injury. I believe they had that update from practice, so I believe that's still day to day. Vlasic, Crevier, Allen, Brody. Vlasic, Crevier thought they looked fine. I like how Crevier is just using his size to make plays. He's not doing a whole ton in the D zone, but he's definitely making some nice defensive plays because of those traits. I mean, he's 6'8", so he's making some really nice plays like that, and being paired up with Alex Vlasic, which is he's 6'6", so just a fun pairing to watch. Allen and Brody a little shaky. Once again, Brody just I don't really care about his game. Don't love him in the lineup. Rather just see Wyatt Kaiser with Nolan Allen or Martinez down with Nolan Allen and then Kaiser up with Jones. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of watching TJ Brody. Don't think he offers a lot, and I think Wyatt Kaiser can do the same. Even Korchinski can move the puck better, skate better, just thinks faster. Yeah, I think TJ Brody is cooked as well. Don't love his game. Arvid Soderblom in that plain stout, solid in that once again. Just what a flip in his performance since last season. Love the way he's playing. Man, just a solid netminder. and we've noticed that since game one of this season. Just playing strong hockey. Uh, Let me pull up a few of the stats from last night as well. Kept Draisaitl and McDavid pretty quiet. Didn't notice them a ton for two of the best players in the league, uh, and McDavid being the most talented player in the league. We kept them pretty quiet. Draisaitl had a quiet 2 assists. Didn't really notice that, but he tacked them on there. Podkolzin, first star of the game. Nick Foligno, second star of the game. 1 goal, 1 assist, and Draisaitl at that third star. Tavo, he starts the scoring 4 minutes into the game from Foligno and Dickinson. So 2 goals in 2 games, 10 total goals this season. Uh, Picking it up once again, he's a streaky player. Really quickly looking at the game stats, shots on net 34 for the Oilers and 22 for the Hawks. So we're down playing below this 25 shot game now. I don't know what's going on here. You have to shoot the puck. We're getting trapped in our own zone for a lot of the game recently, right? Just stuck playing defense in our own zone, and you're not going to score goals if you're stuck defending your own goal, right? The hits 27-18 for the Hawks, and penalty minutes 4-4. Face-up percentage surprisingly 56.3% for the Hawks, and then Oilers had 43.8. So just like more positive stats last night, but doesn't show the collapse, right? Second period was a bit sleepy, and the Oilers make their run in that second period. Nick Foligno scores the second goal of the game, 15 minutes in. Good goal from him. Really nice goal on the left side of the net. Pretty close proximity, but being patient, and he tucks it in there versus who was in goal for the Oilers, if anyone had that brought up. Completely forgot his name. A bit of an AHL talent goalie. It might have been Calvin Pickard. I believe it was. But not a whole ton going on there from the Oilers netminder. But good goal from Nick Foligno. Podkolzin, second period, he scores 22 seconds in. Hate to see that. Ryan Donato scores once again from Taylor Hall. Nolan Allen, nice pass over to Donato for his 13th goal. Second period. Adam Henrique, surprised he's still playing, but he scores his 6th goal. 15 minutes into that second period. Corey Perry, and he gets that game tying goal from Kasperi Kapanen. Ties up the game 3-3, 17 minutes in. Heading into the third period, 7 minutes into that, on the power play, Zach Hyman, only his 14th goal of the season, but Draisaitl his 32nd assist, and Bouchard gets his 25th assist. We were playing good hockey until that midway through the second, and the Oilers piled it on. McDavid and Draisaitl went into that locker room during the intermission, and they came out a different team. So definitely a better game than Friday night against Detroit. Kept McDavid pointless, so that's rare, I guess, but still can't choke that lead. Again, Bedard very frustrated, slamming his stick after the game, heading out. Hate to see it, but he is extremely passionate, and I guess that's all right. But just don't let it boil over for the whole team, right? Don't go crazy and smash a bunch of stuff, every single game, because that's not really helping anyone. But love to see the fire. But we are matching up against the Flames on, I believe this is Monday night. So tomorrow night against the Flames. Let's double check the time on there. 6:30 p.m. NHL network, or probably CHSN locally, I believe. Once again, 1:13. Yep. So Monday night, 6:30 p.m. puck drop. Hawks and Flames. We played them not too long ago, but yeah, we played them. I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So we will be back tomorrow. Hawks and Flames, 6:30 p.m. puck drop. We'll see you then. Let's go Hawks.